One of life's little mysteries that I can idly muse on while I walk between places because I can't think of anything better to talk about. Oh, come on. Hello again. The game crashed, basically. And now for all intents and purposes, we've sort of gone through a bit of a time warp as well, because after the game crashed, I kind of lost the will to play it a bit. And I quit. So I've actually sort of picked this up again the following day. I mean, it'll be like 30 seconds later for you lot, but anyway, yeah. It's now the 21st of December, and the weather is still incredibly abysmal outside. But never mind, we shall continue. Yes. Now then, let's see. Oh yeah, just a general warning. It might not be an issue, but at the same time it might. Oh, by the way, my dog is lying on my bed right now. And oh crap, didn't mean to do that. Never mind. My dog is lying on my bed right now, and he's running in his sleep. God knows what he's dreaming about, but it's so funny. I'll have to film it at some point. But anyway, what was I saying? Before I get distracted by everything on the planet. Yeah, general warning. In order to solve a few sound-related issues, like I've noticed in the last couple of videos or so, the game sound isn't, well, it's a bit loud compared to sort of the mic sound. And the only way to get the mic to go any louder was to boost the input/output, or whatever it's called. Which means that... go away. I'm talking! I'm monologuing! You silly man. Well, I know you're badass. Forget it. I like badass helmet guy. He's alright. He's alright. Anyway, yeah. I had to boost the input/output, which means that it picks up a lot more background noise. So if you occasionally hear sort of like this or this, it's just my mouse and stuff like that. Not a lot I can do about that, really. So sorry. If it distracts you, then, or it's annoying, all I can do is apologise, really. Anyway, yeah, it's Wednesday morning, and yeah, I said it was Monday in the video yesterday. For some reason, it wasn't. It's Tuesday. I meant to say Tuesday, but for some reason I said Monday. Yeah. Anyway, and I feel a bit slightly rubbish. I was up quite late last night, and I got up quite early this morning. But you know, I'm okay now. I've had a hearty breakfast of fried egg sandwiches and potato cakes, actually, which I made myself. So, and now I've got a nice big cup of coffee. So yeah. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, we were just heading back. Yeah, back to Caius here, to turn out the quest we just did for the Orc and the Mages Guild, I think. Are you here to discuss your orders, or oh, you've said that a million times before? Yes, I am. Are these Sharn's notes on the Nerevarine cult? Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's Apprentice. I'd like some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you, so if you'd like to get in a little freelance adventuring, go ahead. And that, my friend, is exactly what I'll do. I think I'll keep the Christmas hat on, just for the hell of it. Anyway, is that a Nyx Hound? Are you serious? So I could do to pet Nyx Hound. Who are you?
Greetings to
Astius Hanotepilus. Okay, or just... How odd. Well, I'm speechless. Apparently Morroblivion adds domesticated Nyx Hounds, which I can't decide if that's weird or actually sort of slightly cool. Anyway, see, you think you know the game, and then it throws a little surprise like that at you, eh? You know. So yeah, looks to me like we're gonna be heading back to Vivek. No, not going back to Vivek, because I just remembered that, like, the quest giver for the Morag Tong in Vivek, his dialogue doesn't quite work properly. So we're going to go to the Moracton Guild Hall in Balmora instead, because I believe there is one up here somewhere in the Manor District, as I remember. I've been in it all of one time or something, but I know it's here. They have one in like every major city. It's just they're quite well hidden. So yeah, we're around it somewhere. It's in this back street here. Is this it? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Look at me, some assassin I am. I stick out like the sorest thumb you could possibly imagine. Now, you look important. You've got a robe thing on, so I love these robes, by the way. I totally want a set like that. If I could ever figure out how to get some. Okay, maybe you're not. Oh, you do offer training in hand-to-hands. Not especially useful. Sorry. You are not in charge either, but you do train in blade. Ooh, no, I can't afford it really. Not at this point. And I could do training in some magic stuff anyway, so... no. Press E to talk. How about you? You train as well. In marksman, which is good. Yeah, go on then. I'll get a couple of upgrades in that. Might as well. What do you sell? Lockpicks. Fantastic. Can never have enough lockpicks. Latest I don't know, why not? Yeah, right, the temple says this Peakstar heretic is dead, but did they produce a body? I don't see no body. Yeah, one thing I've noticed actually, I was clicking around a bit yesterday when I wasn't recording and I was just messing around. And when you hit I guess maybe when I played the original Morrowind, I didn't click latest rumors very often or something, but yeah, you seem to get a few lines of dialogue every now and again when you hit latest rumors that I've never read before. So that's kind of cool. Like that whole Peakstar thing. Like that was supposed to be like an urban legend, that Peakstar thing in the original Morrowind, but bugger all people actually mentioned it. So I think either I've just an ignoramus and I've never clicked the right topic in the original Morrowind, or the Morroblivion team have added in bits of dialogue that weren't properly implemented in the first place, which, you know, is fantastic, frankly. Because, yeah, this Peakstar, one of the false incarnates, which, if you don't know what I mean, you'll find out later in the main quest, she was supposed to be kind of like this urban legend that no one was ever sure whether she existed or not. She was almost like the Batman, I suppose, you know what I mean? She was like a sort of superhero in terms of Ashlanders and things. No one was sure whether she existed or not. The temple said they'd killed her. You know, no one really believed him. That kind of thing. You know. So yeah. But you never really got... They kind of said to you at a certain point in the game that she was quite famous, but you never really got that impression in the game because she was never mentioned until that point in the main quest. But this, you know, like, I just talked to this guy now, and he threw me that little gobbit of information. But anyway, enough rambling. Enough rambling. Oh, it's good to meet you too. Everyone's a lot more cheery in Morroblivion compared to the original Morrowind. I've noticed. Not that I mind, of course. Makes more sense really since I'm playing as a Dunmer, I guess. They'd probably be a bit more positively disposed towards me. I never bought the whole, oh, we can tell you're an Outlander Dunmer, even though there's no real visible recognitions that would mark you out as being an Outlander Dunmer, you know. So, anyway, are you in charge? Looks like you are, Rit. Okay. I have 2 writs. It's the same people. And... what? Rules. Something about rules.
I have a great selection that you'll find especially useful, Outlander.
Nice little shield spell. I'll have that. And some demoralize spells. They could be good. Armor Eater. Interesting as well. You know, actually, I might take that. That could be useful against some of the high level stuff. Anyway, that'll do for spells. Interesting. How to solve this little problem? I can't seem to be able to get any quests from anyone. I just double check it's not in my quest log. I suppose that's got any quest markers, does it? No, it's just the placeholder that governs your rank and stuff. Maybe I should ask for advancement, actually. Maybe that's it. Except it's not a topic available. Okay, what do I do now? I hadn't really foreseen this. It must work. It says it quite clearly in like the readme and stuff in the info about the game that all the quests on the mainland, on Vardenfell even, are totally 100% working. So I must be doing something wrong. I just don't know what though. That's all. Maybe to be advanced, I have to speak to the Grandmaster. Maybe that's it. I'll go do that now. Bit of the 13th Warrior theme on. Really do love that film. It's one of my favourites. It's not especially, it's not an especially groundbreaking film, mind. You know, it's no Dark Knight or Seven Samurai, but it's definitely one of my favourite films just because it's damn fun to watch. Same reason I like stuff like Conan the Barbarian. You know, it's just and you know, and anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger in, really, it's just fun. You know, 13th Warrior, probably my second favourite film of all time, really. You know, just because I've watched it that many times. That's how I judge, but generally speaking, I find it really incredibly difficult to judge whether or not you like. I'm on a bit of an off-topic ramble here, but you'll have to forgive me. I find it very difficult to sort of judge, you know, sort of rank a film on how much I like it compared to other films, because it's such a subjective thing, because it depends on the genre and stuff like that. I might not be in the mood to watch a Batman film, for example, but on some other days I would be in the mood to watch a Batman film. So generally speaking, if someone asks me what's your favourite 5 films, I will rank it by the 5 films I have watched the most times, and that's simply how I do it. I think it's a much more straightforward way of doing it, really, because otherwise you get into pretty muddy water. But anyway, yeah, enough about that. We're playing Morrowind, I'm not watching films. Right. Oh, this better bloody work. I want to actually do the Morroblivion now. I've got all sort of a bit hyped up about it because I enjoyed like the first joining bit so much. You know, that slightly frustrating initiation assassination aside. I was